Well, let's take India. First of all, there is a major uprising.
Right.
Large parts of India are in flames. The tribal areas are
Absolutely.
essentially in revolt, and then a large part of the Indian army is involved in
Absolutely.
trying to suppress them. So yes, there is.
So you see a parallel between what's going on in the insurgency with...
I think the real question in India would be, I mean, there has been, this famous Shining India is true for a segment of the population. India is so huge that it's a substantial sector. On the other hand, probably 3/4 of the population are left out.
Right.
The number of billionaires is rising about as fast as the number of peasant suicides.
Yes.
And the analogous question to Egypt would be not so much what's happening in the tribal areas, I think, as what about the hundreds of millions of people who are suffering severely.
Absolutely. There is a huge class gap.
There's an enormous class gap. India is dramatic. In fact,
absolutely.
If suffering in South Asia is...
it's in fact growing now in...
It's growing, and it's the worst in the world. It has been for a long time. If you look at the Human Development Index of the United Nations, last time I looked, India was about, I think, 120th or something like that, approximately, or where it was at the beginning of the so-called reforms 20 years ago.
Right.
And
now it has fallen down.
Well, now the question is, how long will these huge numbers of people be passive and apathetic so that their concerns can be dismissed?